Hello, everyone. Welcome in. If you are new here, my name is Kinny. I am a professional psychic medium, tarot reader, singer-songwriter, professional witch, and practitioner. Okay. For one, thank y'all so much for listening to One For You Freestyle by me out on all streaming services. Okay. Yeah, we're about to go ahead and get into a pick a card reading. Okay. So before we get into the pick a card reading, which is about what are your haters saying? This was a collective request, okay, from Jay and Zaria, okay? What are your haters saying? We're going to get into that, okay? But before we do, thank y'all for hitting, if you're here on YouTube, thank you for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe button to become a member of the family. Thank you for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings just like this one. Yeah. And if you're here on TikTok, thank you for tapping the screen. My list is open for full readings today. A full reading today would be $20. Hi, welcome in. A full reading today is going to be $20, okay? My list is open. I'm going to say I have max like 5 slots for like the time that I have stuff to do today. But also, if anyone's interested in partaking in the collective root chakra candle that I'm doing later on tonight, okay, that is completely donation based to be on that candle. There's currently 2 people on this candle, okay, and I'm gonna be on live loading that up, okay. So if anyone's interested in getting on the root chakra candle, whatever you send in, that's going to get you put on the candle, okay. And that's going to be for grounding and stability, okay, root chakra balancing, okay, and feeling safe. All right. So yes, before we go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the stones to help you pick the groups if you didn't pick from the thumbnail, which is going to be uploaded after the fact. Okay. Also, thank y'all so much for going on to the YouTube at tarotteawkinny and liking those videos or hyping those, sharing those. I just posted that collective from yesterday. What journey are you on? Okay. Who the hell is in your energy? What do they want? I posted the Aries and the Taurus reading for the upcoming eclipse season, and I just recorded the Gemini reading literally right before I got up on here. I just have to put the thumbnail on it and I'll make it public. And I also have to do Cancer, okay? So we are about to go ahead and get into it, okay? So, picking stones, picking stones, picking stones, picking stones. Okay. So collective, I'm finna go ahead and show y'all these, okay? And I want you to focus in, okay? Like, what are your haters saying about you, okay? Shout out to Jay and shout out to Zaria, okay? For suggesting this reading, okay? So group 1, we have this lapis lazuli heart. Okay, group 1, we have this lapis lazuli heart, okay? Group 2, we have this labradorite little like egg, little pill, okay? And group 3, we have this petrified wood. Ooh. Well, group 3, that just fell, okay? So confirmation, okay? We're back to it. Group 1 is that lapis lazuli heart, okay? For what your haters are saying about you. Group 2 is going to be this labradorite egg, okay? And group 3 is going to be this petrified wood. Okay, so we are about to go ahead and get into it, okay? So group 1, welcome in, honey buns, okay? Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe, that notification bell. I fucks with y'all a long way. Let's get into it. So when it comes down to what your haters are saying about you, group 1, okay, like you'll know this group is for you, okay? If lapis lazuli has been very, very significant, you can have Capricorn or Sagittarius placements here in this group, okay? Your favorite color could be blue, okay? Or white or black could be very significant. Silver could be significant. New Year's Day could be significant. We're back to that Capricorn energy. Y'all could also be educators. Y'all could be still in school. Y'all could be teachers, okay? Y'all could be students, okay? There's something about that. Y'all also, someone here could be in the military, okay? Or could have like military experience, or maybe you grew up in a military town, okay? And I also feel as though you are very like mind over matter type of person. You could definitely be a very like cerebral person, but also like you're still very like fun. You could definitely be a writer, a creative, okay? I'm also hearing like an activist, okay? Y'all could definitely be people who like definitely spend time on social media, okay? That could very well be significant, okay? So that's what I'm picking up from this channel. Also, thank y'all for sharing this alive, and thank y'all for reposting it. TikTok be on that weird stuff. After this, I'm probably gonna get on to YouTube Live, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on. But group one, what are your haters currently saying? Your haters can have a lot to say about school, okay? Me looking at this lapis lazuli like this, okay? Your haters could be talking about the fact that you like left school or like didn't finish school, or there could be something about like your education, okay? It could be about talking shit about your grades, okay? Or like whatever the case may be. So let's see who these haters even are, okay? Let's see who these haters even are, okay? Who are group one's haters? Like I said, yeah, this is a collective requested reading, okay? Who are group one's haters? Okay. Thank you for telling Bree. Hi. Santissima and Archangel Michael and Mother Hecate. Who is hating on group one? Ooh, the guide, okay? Inheritance and correction, okay? So for some of y'all, this could literally be somebody who is some sort of like guide. This person could be a teacher. This person could be a healer of some kind, okay? They could be a spiritualist, okay? Whatever the case may be, okay? Sound cleansing, sound bowls could be significant. This person could be a Pisces placement, okay? Someone could work with Hecate here, okay? Someone could have just got the new keys to something, new car, new house, okay? Something like that. Dogs could be significant, which makes sense for Mother Hecate. But what I can tell y'all is that with inheritance and correction, okay, this is definitely giving me like, this could be someone that you are like related to, okay? With inheritance, this could be like family members, okay? Like siblings, whatever the case may be. But these may be people, especially because people talk shit about like school and grades and shit like that. It could literally be people, or like, she didn't finish school, like whatever the case may be. Okay, group one, your haters are definitely discussing something about that. They could also be talking about inheritance, okay? When it says inheritance and correction, this might be somebody who like is very much so holier than thou, okay? This could definitely be somebody who thinks that they're like better than other people, okay? I feel like if whoever you just thought about is exactly who this person is, okay? But inheritance and correction, okay? So it says, beneath the thundering echo of a waterfall. Someone could definitely have a dog, okay? Pit bulls could be very, very significant. Beneath the thundering echo of a waterfall, a bell rings, okay? Someone could be in choir, okay, or could like sing, okay? A bell rings, clear and compelling, commanding the attention of all those close enough to hear. Yeah, somebody could literally be like a teacher of some kind. Almost without thinking, you feel your feet turn you towards the waters and the figure beneath, okay? The guide has inherited their position, okay? And the path, this person could be benefiting from nepotism, okay? That could be very, very significant. And the path they walk has been predetermined, okay? This might be somebody who also has like a very like strict cultural background, okay? Maybe their culture has a lot of like rules, okay, and laws. Take that if it resonates, or maybe this could be like a religious based thing that has like a lot of rules and laws, okay, in terms of who this person is, okay? This person definitely like has a strong connection, or they feel they have a strong connection to like the divine, okay? It is their role to correct the mistakes made by their predecessor and set things right. This might be somebody who has issues with like their parents, or issues with like their family members, like their generational situation. You'll know who this person is because they could definitely have like some mommy issues, daddy issues, or like maybe a very problematic family. Like maybe this is somebody who grew up and their family be partaking in all the isms and the phobias and the whatnots, okay? So yeah, it's gonna be somebody who's actively trying to like fix something. Okay, you're in a situation that isn't ideal. Whoever this person is, like, they're not where they want to be at, okay? This is somebody who's like, who feels like forced to make something right. It's going to be like an older sibling, okay? It's going to be somebody who has like a lot of responsibility. That makes sense. This person could also be very well educated, okay? This person could be very well educated, okay? It says you're in a situation that isn't ideal, but it's up to you to make the most of it. Okay, holding a grudge against what led you here won't achieve anything. Whoever this person is, like they're holding a grudge against you. Okay, or like they hold on to shit. Okay, whoever this is, they're holding on to shit. Okay, or they're holding on to you. Okay, the song "Holding On to You" by 21 Pilots could be significant. Okay, 2021 could have been significant. When you were 21 could have been significant. Okay, yeah. Hi, not you back. Thank you, honey bun. Hi. So yeah, whoever this person is that's a hater, your hater is somebody who like they think about all the shit that they could have done in their lives. Okay, thank you, honey. They think about all the shit that they could have done in their lives. Okay, and like how they didn't necessarily do it because like they had all these other. This could literally be like an older sibling, okay, or like a parent or something. Like this is somebody who has like a lot of responsibility and like they may pride themselves as like the glue of the family or like somebody who is like who takes care of shit. Okay, but yeah, especially if like this could be like an older sibling, like your parents had shit real fucked up and like they are the ones fixing it. Okay, this person could also have a thing about the way that you look. Okay, this person definitely be trying to like correct your like the way that you dress, how you do your makeup. Okay, your tattoos, your piercings. Okay, holding a grudge against what led you here won't achieve anything. It's time to accept the cards you've been dealt. This is somebody who's kind of just like blah about life. Okay, not so where we going, Mike? Literally right now we're on this reading about your now where we going. Child, I'm in the house today. I thought today was Venus Day and I was like, let me get dressed. That's what happened. I was like like I definitely just like this right here feels like whoever this is somebody like this is like a parent, older sibling. Okay, this is somebody with a lot of responsibilities and they're kind of mad about how life was dealt for them, so they're hating on you because you're young and turned, is what this feels like. Once you're on the other side of this, you'll be better placed to reflect on what you learned from the experience, but for now it's time to put in some hard work and push through. This person is a very hard worker. They've definitely been through a lot. They have a lot of responsibility and there are definitely a lot of people who are looking up to them, okay, or like riding on them. I'm hearing Oldest Girl by Mona Leo. Okay, Taurus energy could be significant and Leo energy could be significant. Okay, yeah, this is somebody who's just like they have like dedicated their lives to like fixing something that like their ancestors did, their parents or grandparents, or just like to make sure that they watch out for like the family. Okay, that gives me the Cheetah Girls too. It gives me when Chanel was over there in Spain and she was like, and meet the family, and she was mad that Luke wanted to spend time with them. Now, was it a card selection or a regular collective? This was a stone selection. So right now we're on group 1 with this lapis lazuli heart. Group 2 was this labradorite pill, and group 3 is this piece of petrified wood. And I definitely feel as though for y'all with this inheritance and correction, that's how you'll know who this person is. And when it comes down to zodiac sign wise, okay, this person could definitely, I already said this person could be a Pisces. Okay, I do feel that, and this also has to do with like air. This person could be a Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Emphasis on the Aquarius and emphasis on the Gemini for sure. Okay, now wait, you said the same thing about group 2 for that complex person in the other clip. Okay, this could definitely be matching up, okay, in terms of a hair. But this feels like someone that could be related to you. Yeah, this definitely feels like someone that could like literally be related to you, or someone who's like older than you. They have more responsibilities, or like they feel like you're young and turned. It says development and growth. Okay, so this has to do with air energy. This person could be an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, or a Pisces placement person. Emphasis on Gemini, emphasis on Aquarius. Okay, and you'll know who this person is because they're always moving around. They got a lot going on. This person is very, very smart. Okay, they have lots of goals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like they can also be like hyper active, like in their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is somebody who's really always like focused on like development. Okay, and like. Yeah, they have a lot of responsibility. All right, this person could work in a library, a temple, a school. Okay, this person could be a business owner. You know what I'm saying? This person could definitely be big on education. All right. Hotels could definitely be very, very significant as well. Also gives me the album Hotels by Jasmine Sullivan. Okay, not strict ass program. Like this right here feels like even with me saying Hotels by Jasmine Sullivan, you could definitely have Aries or Pisces placements yourself, but I definitely think that this person could feel like you are promiscuous, like they don't like how you dress. Like I said, this person feels older. This person feels like, this feels like somebody who has people looking up to them. Okay, this doesn't feel like somebody that's attracted to you. This feels like somebody that like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? This is someone who's talking about you about school, you know what I'm saying? Someone who's talking shit about you in school, or like your grades, or like, yeah, she not fixing nothing, like, oh, she go here, like she didn't finish school, or like there's something like that. Okay, this is somebody who has a lot to say about your choices. Okay, So yeah, especially Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Pisces placement person. Okay, older, never gave a fuck. Really, that's real. I'm also hearing never gave a fuck, never give a damn, and I'm gonna keep on grinding until these folks know who I am. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's Last Week in H Text by Megan Thee Stallion. Good afternoon. Hi. Like, yeah, that's what this is giving me. This feels like an older sibling, y'all, or like a parent, okay, or a grandparent, somebody, auntie, okay. But Last Week in H Text could be significant, okay. So that's who's hating, okay. And let's see, what are they saying? What is this person saying? Daydream. What is this person saying? Thank you, Mother Contact. Ooh, this person got a lot to say. Let them tell it. This person has a lot to say. Okay? So, ooh, didn't I say with hotels and I said that they got a way about the way you dress? The biggest thing I see here is creation partner, which is about SCGGS magic. Okay? This person, confirmation, this person is talking about your choices in partner. Okay? They're talking about your relationship and sexual choices. Okay? This reading is already set to be 18 plus, okay? Oops, sorry, excuse me. Thank you for tapping the screen, by the way. Like, probably them classmate, yes. Like, this is somebody, like I said, this is somebody who has a lot of responsibility. This is somebody who has people looking up to them, and because they're upset about the cards that life dealt them, and they see you being young in turn, it's like irritating to them. I would not be surprised if this is someone that you were literally related to, like a parent, okay? I told him, mind his damn business. That's real. And here's the thing with this creation partner, what they're talking about, why this person is like, what they're hating on, okay, what they're saying, this person could literally be talking about like you be putting something on, like maybe that's how you always got a man, that's how you always got people like on your clear, like whatever the case may be. Like that's what this is. It's like someone, they feel like you might be doing like intimate magic on somebody, okay? They feel like you might be like finessing people, okay, that you're like siren-like, okay? There's something about that, okay? So that's number one. That's the only card upright that came out, okay? So this is the idea to where like this person, what they're saying, they feel like your relationship to sex and sexuality is throwing everything else off. This person feels like your sexuality or like the magic surrounding your sexuality is throwing shit off of balance. Okay, it's bringing chaos into your life. This person feels like it's like fucking you up, and like they wish that you could like reset and like restart and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? They feel like you haven't gotten out of like a tower moment. They feel like you haven't gotten out of like the tower moment that happened in the past. Okay, like maybe they were around to witness something bad happen to you. Okay, or just like your life was like flipped, turned upside down, which gives me, of course, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay, like literally like when he was sent to go stay with his uncle in the first place to get out of the situation he was in. That could have been significant. Y'all could have moved away or were sent away, okay, to live with somebody or like whatever the case may be. Group one, okay, take a resonates, leave it doesn't. And this person is like a hater, okay? Like, not, well, they have a proper parent, well, they were a proper parent, that would likely not happen to the person, correct? Is this collective high passion? This is a, pick a card, this is group one. But yeah, this person feels like what they're saying has a lot to do with like you not being the most traditional person, you being chaotic and like imbalanced, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and even this with me saying like rocks off, okay, like they feel like you're a hypersexual person, okay, like you're on some like oh shit, whatever the case may be, okay. And Orun Mila, okay, so Orun Mila, okay, great diviner in reverse. This person is definitely talking shit about your like spirituality, okay? So what are your haters saying? This person is hating on you because they feel like what you do is out of balance, okay? And they feel like this person could also be like worried for your soul, like what's going to happen to you when you pass, especially if like you're a reader. You could read cards, okay? You could be interested in magic, spirituality, divination. You could watch tarot readings, whatever the case may be. And if there's somebody who knows that you move like that, okay, they may be like praying for your soul, okay? So just know that on some hater shit, what these people are hating on has to do with your connection to the divine, with your connection to divination. These people are hating on the fact that you're even interested in the metaphysical, interested in divination at all. Y'all could book with a reader, okay? And they're not fucking with that. They think you're going to hell, okay? Or like they're just nervous about your soul. You know what I'm saying? Now all that damn worrying going to send them to the grave before you. That's real. Like, and that's what this is. This is somebody who's just like, they feel some kind of way about like the use of divination. They feel some kind of way about like what you like, your spiritual tools and practices. Okay. Well, this is the star card in reverse. Okay. The water bearer. Okay. Restoration in reverse. This person feels like you were never restored after what happened. They feel like you were never the same again. You know what I'm saying? It's like this person, they could have tried to correct you. This person, they're a corrector, like they're a fixer. This person could have tried to fix you. Olivia Pope from Scandal could be very, very significant. Okay. This person could have definitely tried to fix you. But here's the thing, they're coming up right now. Okay. This is timeless. But if you're watching this when I posted, this has a lot to do, okay, with that. It's Aquarius season right now, and we have a solar eclipse in Aquarius coming on February 17th. Okay. So you could definitely be figuring out who this hater is, or like this person could be hating on you more because you could be more visible right now with this Aquarius energy coming up in the sky. Okay. And just know that this person is hating on your social media presence. This person could be hating on, especially if you post about your spirituality on your social media. Okay. If people know that you're interested in tarot or readings, or like they see you in whatever the case may be, this person is likely just feels like this is very older, fuddy-duddy energy, whatever. Okay. And it says balance. Also, Harry Potter could be significant. Okay. Balance. Okay. And chaos. Like this person feels like what you do is a hobby. There's something that you do, like, especially if it has to do with like divination, they don't take it seriously. They think you're just doing something for fun. Okay. And this person is very much so hating. What are they saying? They're saying that you are like you just always got a man, or you always got a woman. You always got somebody, you know what I'm saying? And they feel like this is happening because of like sex magic, or they feel like, she doing something. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say about this and that. You know what they say about this and that. You know what they say. Shut the hell up. Like, and the thing is, like, I think I know exactly who this is, actually. So here's the thing. This is what this hater is saying to you, okay? It literally says sex magic, okay? It says, I integrate and accept change, and I align with the cycles of life, okay? Yeah, this person can have a lot to say about like your sexuality as well in general, like who you're attracted to, okay? And they feel like maybe your spirituality has you really open in like a sexuality manner. It could literally be homophobia, okay, queerphobia, transphobia. Maybe that's some life path to heal their generational line about relationships. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Very much so, not knowing the full story. Okay, it's not everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like you're chaotic. They feel like you could be going to hell. Someone could be talking about your sexuality or talking about something that you're doing that could be getting you sent to whatever they believe hell is. Okay, that could be significant. 4-leaf clovers could be significant. I was giving a song 4-leaf clover by Erykah Badu. Okay, so yeah, this card emerges when you need to collaborate. Okay, so yeah, this person is hating on you because they feel like you don't also want to like work with them. Like they could have like came to you about something. They could have been trying to help you in their idea of helping you. Okay, they could have been trying to bring balance to your chaotic life. Okay, and they could have been trying to help you is what they feel like. And maybe you didn't want to do something with them. You didn't want to work with them, or like maybe your parent came with a business idea, or your sister or sibling was like, hey, how about this? And you wasn't going for that because you already are going after what it is that you want to do. And this person is hating on y'all. You just listened to that song earlier. Confirmation. Okay. Also, Black could be significant. 6-lack. Okay. He's a Cancer. That could be significant. Okay. Atlanta could be significant. Okay. Each person has one hidden hand. One hand hidden so as not to show all their cards. This hater is saying that you're not being honest. Okay. This hater is saying that you're not being honest. Okay. They're saying that you throw rocks and hide your hand. Okay. Like you're somebody who will like attack and disappear. Okay. Yeah, as if they have talents they do not know of because they only emerge when working together. Like this person may also feel as though like you don't fully see who you could be. Like they feel like what you're doing is beneath you. Okay, so partner energy is powerful, whether it is love, friendship, or business. Okay, so this is the idea to where this person, what they're hating on, what they're saying has a lot to do with your connections. It has a lot to do with what you do. When you combine your intention with someone else's intention and the two are aligned, working in tune with your intention, the results are magnified. Just because you've known someone forever doesn't mean you can't give new people a chance. This is literally someone that you've likely known. If this is your family, you've known them forever. You know what I'm saying? This is someone that you've known for like a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though this person is hating on you because they feel like you give other people more attention than you do to them. Like this is a sibling or whatever. They feel like you talk to all your friends and this and that, but you don't call me. If that's like your mom or, you know what I'm saying, a dad, whatever the case may be. whatever the case may be. Okay. Be open and honest with yourself and how you feel about collaboration. Yeah, this person, what this hater is saying is that like you are very like hard to like work with, okay, because you're chaotic, okay, and that you don't want to work with them, okay. More often than not, if you have a problem with the partnership, it is a reflection of your inner struggle. We're back to that. So this person is like, this hater is saying that you're struggling inside, okay. This hater is saying that you're struggling inside, okay. Yeah, return to creation energy 1, solo magic. If this card continues to appear, there's something about you needing to like be with yourself, live by yourself, okay, is what this person is saying. Like they feel like you're around too many people, okay, or like you're always doing this, you're always doing that, okay. Fluorite could be significant, okay. You could definitely be a Capricorn, okay, or an Aquarius yourself, but fluorite could definitely be significant. That stone is literally about organizing your thoughts, you know what I'm saying? It's about like getting shit done, handled, organizing your thoughts, okay. So I definitely feel like this person is like hating on the fact of like you may not seem like organized. They don't think that you're organized, okay. So okay, so in terms of, we figured out who is hating on you, we figured out what they're saying, okay, but I'm also very curious as to why. Why are they hating? Okay. Yeah, y'all. Also, thank y'all for tapping the screen as I pull out this new deck, okay? Group 1. If anyone's interested in getting on the collective candle that I'm doing later on tonight for root chakra balancing and root chakra stabilizing, okay? For stability and grounding, that is donation based. There are currently 2 people who are partaking in that. Donation based just means whatever you send, even if it's $1, that's going to get you put into this spell work, okay. I'm going to be doing that, loading that up here on live, okay. I'm doing a chakra series, but we're starting with the root chakra, okay. My red candle is sitting over there. I'm gonna pick it up and get on here and cast that later on today, okay. If anyone's interested in getting a full reading done, readings are $20 here on live today, okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and see. Well, I already said like why this person's hating, okay, like what they're saying and why. Yeah, I already know why this person's unhappy, so I'm gonna pull advice for you. What advice do you have for group 1 in regards to this person? Okay, keep doing what the fuck you want to do, okay, especially if you already know, like if it's like a family member, you already know this person don't fuck with that, and they may not fuck with you like that, okay. But whatever the case may be, this is literally the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Your advice here is do not accept the help, okay. Do not accept the help. Now that you know this person, like I said, this person, they feel like their heart is in the right place, you know what I'm saying, but this person is a hater because they're hating. They feel like you're like broken, okay. This is like someone old, like they feel like you're broken, okay. So my advice to this collective group 1 about this hater, okay, is to be judicious about who it is that you're accepting help from. This could be someone who said they were going to help you and then took it back, or like someone who was helping you with strings attached, or like somebody wasn't like helping you out of like pure heart, okay. There was something wrong, okay. There was something wrong, all right. So just be careful about who you like breaking bread with, okay. Like it seems like this person has like a love for you, but it's like they're a hater, you know what I'm saying? So so with that 6 of Pentacles in reverse, that 6 of Scoops in reverse, okay, your advice about this person, group 1, if you've been wondering whether you've been taken advantage of by this person, they could feel taken advantage of by you, okay, but I just feel like you feel that way too. Consider the upside down 6 of Pentacles as a confirmation, dingus, okay. Like you already knew this feels obvious, okay. Like this feels obvious is what this is, okay. So your advice, you know who this is, okay. Don't let this exploitation dissuade you from being generous, okay, but do let it empower you to care for yourself first. So worry about you, boo. The advice is to worry about you, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't got to be stingy, you know what I'm saying, but like really pick and choose your battles in regards to like your haters, and really pick or choose your battles in regards to this person if you know who this is, okay. Take care of yourself first, worry about you, okay. Offering help should never put you into a deficit, but if you're finding that it is, then it's time to say no, okay. So yeah, if you feel drained by like conversations with this person or helping this person or receiving help from this person, cut that shit off, nip that shit in the bud, okay. So that is what I have for group 1 in terms of what are your haters saying about you. Like I said, this was a requested reading from Jay and Zaria. So shout outs to y'all. Okay. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe, notification bell, sharing this. Okay. Yeah, I'll fuck with y'all along with group 1, and I will see y'all later. I'm finna go ahead and get into group 2 in just a second. Like I said, if anyone's interested, Jada, you are on the candle. That is the third person who will be partaking in that root chakra candle. Okay. Like I said, donations, whatever you're sending, that's going to get you put into the candle. So send whatever you feel compelled to. I'm going to be doing that later on tonight. I think I'm going to put myself on the candle too, depending. But yeah, y'all, and readings are $20. My list is open. Okay. If you've been trying to figure out what's going on, okay, or your next big move, okay, or how so-and-so feel, or what's going to happen, this is the time. Okay. So Group 2, hello Group 2, okay? If you are here, it's because you chose either the second picture on the thumbnail, okay, after this has been posted, or you have chosen this labradorite like pill, this labradorite egg, okay? So how y'all know this group is for you? Y'all are psychic, okay? Y'all are definitely like y'all are very, very psychic, okay? Y'all are definitely very inclined, very intuitive. You could definitely have clear gifts, okay? The name Claire could be significant. Y'all could definitely have lots of like gifts, like clairaudience, clairsentience, okay? Whatever the case may be. And I definitely feel as though y'all have this wide range of like protection, psychic protection. Y'all may not even necessarily be practitioners, but y'all definitely have a large auric field, okay, and y'all have a lot of psychic and spiritual power, or power in the spiritual realm, okay. You'll know like who this is. You might be somebody who is a reader. You are a psychic, okay. An astrologer could even be significant here, okay. But I definitely feel as though you could also have just like gotten deeper into divination, gotten deeper into your spiritual gifts recently. You could have started dabbling into magic or dabbling into tarot recently. Okay, but I'm also getting that you're kind of a hard pill to swallow. Like, people have a hard time digesting your gifts and abilities, whatever that looks like. Okay, people have a hard time digesting that. And I strongly feel as though y'all, there's so much more to you than like meets the eye. Okay, there's so much more to y'all than meets the eye. Okay, Group 2. And yeah, y'all definitely have like a lot of layers to you. Okay, and y'all are so protected that a lot of people don't necessarily know how like colorful that you actually are until you are allowing them in to like see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. It's good. Also, y'all, in terms of haters, okay, and what your haters are saying, these could be people automatically talking about your spirituality, spiritual gifts, okay? Or this could be like another person who is inside of the like metaphysical realm, okay? This could literally be somebody who is another reader, someone who's a reader, a spiritualist, a witch, a practitioner, a root worker, okay, a bruja, whatever the case may be. This could be someone else who's also dabbling into the spiritual or psychic arts. But we'll go ahead and see what's going on. Okay, so who is hating on Group 2? Okay, I'm hearing Moonlight and Sage. Okay, Moonlight and Sage, that is Anastasia. Yeah, check out her page, okay? That could be significant, okay? She sells oils, okay, and other magical items, okay? So I definitely feel like the name Anastasia or Anastasia could be significant. It gives me Anastasia Beverly Hills, okay? Someone could be from California, okay? This person hating on you, Beverly Hills specifically. And I was singing Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be, okay? And there's something about whoever this person is. This person this could be a secret hater. Okay, this could literally be like a hidden hater. Okay, this could definitely be someone. Okay, someone could really love like California. Okay, someone could have recently just wished you to have a good day. Okay, that could be very, very significant for somebody, or you could have told this person have a good day recently. Okay, so yeah. Who is this person? Okay. Who is this person? Y'all got the chiromancer. Okay. You got the chiromancer. Okay. The name Cairo could be significant. Okay. The name Egypt could be very, very significant as well. Okay. Someone could be Egyptian. Okay. Ancient Kemet could be significant. It also gives me Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. Okay. Leo energy. All right. This might be somebody who is kind of like, someone could be, like I said, a spiritualist. Okay. Someone who is also interested in spirituality. Someone could be a hotep. Okay. As they say. Okay, or somebody could literally be, we was kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be very radical. Okay, this gives me the Grits and Eggs podcast. Okay, like not them themselves, but they were making fun of something like that on this last episode. Okay, so that could be very racist. I think it was like episode 116 or something like that. I don't know. Okay. But I definitely feel as though whoever this is, they could definitely have their own bearings or understanding of spirituality. It says, my self-worth is intrinsic and unshakable. My self-worth is intrinsic and unshakable. Okay. So in terms of who this might be somebody who you feel like has a strong sense of self. Okay. Like they know themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like they come off in a certain type of way. Okay. I feel like your self-worth is also intrinsic and unshakable. And I feel like that's because you're also so like spiritually protected, you know what I'm saying? So with this chiromancer, okay, someone could be a chiropractor. Okay, someone could have just went and gotten alignment. Okay, someone could have issues with their bones. Okay, so someone could have issues with like their joints, their bones. Okay, someone could be wearing an ankle brace, a knee brace, so like a wrist brace, whatever the case may be, or someone is in a cast. Okay, take a resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, this might be somebody who has an understanding of astrology. This person could be into palmistry, okay, or other forms of divination. They might watch readings on their own. This might be somebody who's already involved in spirituality before you met them. Okay, delivering news and collaboration. Who you'll know this person is, like this hater energy. Okay, this is literally somebody to where like they have spiritual gifts and abilities regardless if they use them or not. Okay, so delivering news and collaboration. This person could literally be a newscaster, a news anchor. Okay, this person could literally just sent you a news headline recently. Okay, this could literally be someone that you were trying to collab with. Ooh. This could literally be someone that you were trying to collaborate with, like you was trying to make videos with this person, make music, make art, do an event, okay? Someone that you were trying to do business with, okay, or trying to create something with. That's how you'll know who this is, okay? Someone could also have hand tattoos, okay, or someone could also have astrological or zodiac tattoos, okay, the zodiacal tattoos, okay? So yeah, this person can have a thing about like large words even, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? Something about bracelets, okay? It could be very, very significant as well because there's this energy surrounding the wrist here. Someone can have a tattoo on their wrist, okay? Also gives me like slap on the wrist, okay? But yeah, in terms of the hating, okay, who this hater is, okay? In terms of who this hater is, group 2, gentle hands take yours, okay? Fingers dance across your palms, seeking out lines and hidden shapes. This feels kind of intimate, romantic, okay? But seeking out lines and hidden shapes. And when you look across at the chiromancer, this could also be queer, LGBTQIA+, okay? Hey, okay? We love to see it. Seeking out lines and hidden shapes. And when you look across at the chiromancer, there is a smile on their face. But behind it, also the hint of a frown. This is somebody who definitely like wears a mask, okay? Hi, welcome in. This is somebody who wears a mask, okay? This is somebody who like, they have a hard time being like honest, you know what I'm saying? This might be somebody who also frequently is telling you things, okay? But yeah, this is definitely somebody to where being able to read the future is both a blessing and a curse, but it is a role that the chiromancer is prepared to fill. Okay, so this is definitely somebody who has some type of spiritual gifts and abilities. This person may have access to the future. Okay, but yeah, this person is hater. Okay, I don't know. Let's see, you have a message to deliver. This is definitely somebody who is psychic. They could literally give messages to other people, something that they've been meaning to say for a while. Okay, something you've been meaning to say for a while, but it may not be a message that someone is ready to receive. You'll know who this person is. This person may have something to tell you, okay, but they don't feel like you're in a space for it, okay? Or maybe you frequently don't say nothing to this person because like they don't be ready to hear that. You know what I'm saying? This is the aspect of like discernment. Okay, this might be somebody to where the discernment is a little 1-2-1-2, but this hater, okay, may have something to say to you and they don't know if you're ready to hear that, or you'll know who this person is because it's like you be having shit to say to them. You could be the diviner, okay? You could be the psychic, okay? And they could be the person who be like getting the readings or like whatever the case may be, and like somebody is not ready to receive what it is that you have to tell them. That could definitely be the cause of the hating. Be careful about how you deliver it and choose your timing carefully, okay? Yeah, the outcome may depend entirely on you. This might be somebody who has a hard time with words. Okay, this person could have bad timing. Okay, this person could have bad timing, okay, or like bad delivery, like maybe they talk a little rude, okay, or like whatever the case may be, or somebody here don't necessarily, y'all could be mirroring each other a little bit, okay? Be careful about how you deliver it, okay, and choose your timing carefully. The outcome may depend entirely on you, okay? This could definitely be someone that you're like mirroring, okay, because you could definitely have some hater-esque tendencies going on too, okay? So I'm just the messenger, quite literally, okay? So when it comes down to the truth, okay, internal thoughts and identity. Internal thoughts and identity, okay? This is definitely somebody who could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placement person. Okay, emphasis on Cancer and emphasis on really all of them. Emphasis on all of them. Okay, this person is absolutely a water sign placement person. Okay, this is like somebody stubborn to carve their way through the challenges of life. Okay, but it's like this person also sometimes be trying to make themselves look a certain way, you know, for other people. This person can have a little bit of discomfort with the way that they look. Okay, this is somebody who like thinks with their heart instead of their head, which is why things don't necessarily come off properly. Okay, like that whenever they're talking. Okay, group 2, internal thoughts and identity. So yeah, this person is going through some sort of identity change. Okay, or identity crisis. Okay, and I just feel like someone is keeping something to themselves. This person could literally like to travel. They could be a traveler, a dreamer. They could have big dreams. They could literally be like a prophetic dreamer. Okay, this person could be an actor, a creative. Okay, this person, it says without home or final destination. This might be someone who's very much so like a like nomadic. Okay, this person could like, you know, van life, or they could like backpacking through Europe. Okay, whatever the case may be. This is somebody who they lack a sense of true identity. Okay, tending to reinvent themselves with every new location. Okay, so this person, they take on the identity of their environment. Okay, they are psychic. Okay, but they may not necessarily like practice it like that. But this person 100% has psychic gifts and abilities. So let's see, like, what are they saying? Okay, like, why are they hating? Why is this person hating? Okay, what are they hating on? Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Thank you for tapping the screen. Okay, so yeah, this feels less complex for sure than group 1. I feel like group 1 has known that person a lot longer. Like, that could literally be someone that you're related to. This does not feel like family. Okay, this does not feel like family. I just want y'all to know that. Group 1 absolutely feels like someone that you could be related to. Okay, but this right here, group 2, all right, with magic alignment. Okay, this could literally be somebody that you have engaged in some sort of intimacy with, or someone who's wanting to engage like that with you. Okay, especially if this person is like a spiritualist, a psychic, okay, a reader, okay, I don't know. Okay, but quite literally, especially if this is like someone of the same sex. Okay, but regardless, okay, or this could be just a woman or feminine energy, regardless of if you're a woman or feminine or not. So this person could be hating on you. Like, what is this hater saying? This person could be talking about like the magic that you do. Okay, this person could be hating on your magic. Okay, or hating on the way that things have like gone. Not again, child. With magic and alignment. Okay, in the back of the deck is truth and aura. I'm seeing. I see. This person could definitely have like an interesting relationship with like a mom or a mother figure. Yeah, vision problems could definitely be significant as well. Okay, so when it comes down to magic and alignment, y'all, 85. This might be like my first time picking this card. Okay, so yeah, this is like this person with this hater is saying like why this person is hating has a lot to do with like your gifts and abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like the command that you have over your gifts and your abilities. You know what I'm saying? Now, child, I know now, you know? Yeah. And I just feel as though this also could have to do with like that sex magic aspect. Okay. This person may feel like you're doing magic on them. Okay. Especially if y'all are intimate with one another. Okay. But this definitely feels like someone you could be romantically involved with or wants to be romantically, physically involved with. Okay. So with this magic and alignment card, oh, y'all, ain't no way. What we see? What do we see here? What do we see here? Is these two hands from two separate decks? Somebody's hands are super, I just noticed that. Somebody's hands are super significant here, okay? Like someone is very powerful, okay? So this person could be hating on like your hands, your gifts, your abilities, what you do, the work that you do, okay? They may not understand it, okay? Maybe they wish they were able to do that for themselves, I don't know. But regardless, the hands, someone can have significant hands, hand tattoos, okay? They could like rings, okay, gloves, okay, whatever the case may be. There's something about this person's hands that are going to be very, very, this could also have to do with nails, okay? But whatever the case may be, magic and alignment, okay? Sacred geometry, tattoos, okay? It literally says alignment, all right? As early as 660 BC, I also feel as though you and this person we're supposed to be in each other's lives regardless, okay, with that magic and alignment. Okay, magic could have brought this person here, okay, or quite literally, this could literally just be someone that you were always, like, you're in alignment with this person, and I feel like that upsets them or that upsets you. So I feel like there is a mirroring going on here in some way, shape, or form. Y'all definitely both have these gifts, okay? And I feel like, like maybe you was hating on this person at some point too. I don't know. As early as 660 BC. Okay, also June 6th could be significant. What is that? Gemini energy in ancient China. Someone could be of Chinese descent. Okay, carrageenan from seaweed was used to create a water-soluble lubricant. Okay, so in terms of what this hater is saying, this person could literally just be hating on. This person is not necessarily talking negatively about you. Like, I don't necessarily think this person is like outwardly hating on you. Like, I feel like you still like communicate with this person or like talk with this person. This doesn't feel like someone necessarily gossiping on you. This is kind of like a secret, like keeping it to themselves type of situation while they work through it. Okay. And I definitely feel as though this might be somebody like this person is very attracted to you. Like, they definitely feel like some sort of like physical power or sexual power you have is like overtaking them. Okay. So yeah, seaweed could be significant. Okay. Also gives me seaweed from hairspray. This was said to have been used for over 1,000 years. Okay. When this card appears, it is a sign for some major self-work. Okay. So what this person is hating on is they're hating on you because they're going through their own personal self-work. Okay. And this person could definitely feel like you don't live in your truth and you need to do some work too, but they feel like you may be the only person pressuring them to change. Okay. Or whatever the case may be. Okay. So when it comes down to it, the mindset around pleasure has been steered towards shame for a very specific reason. Okay. So yeah, what they're saying about you has a lot to do with, like, this is definitely someone who either wants to be involved with you or they could have been involved with you. Okay. If we could harness the true potential of creative energy, we might take complete control of our own lives. That's why this person is hating. This person is hating because of a them thing. Like, this feels like internalized, like hating. Okay. This feels like something that's outside of you or larger than you. Okay. Whatever the case may be. When this card appears, it's a sign for some major self-work. Okay. This is the idea to where this person, they feel like they're not meeting their creative potential. Okay. And they don't have full control of their lives. Okay. In this card, we see the hand as a small light emerging from the center of the palm, and that the lines of palmistry are written in gold. The lines of palmistry, y'all, what are the odds that we would get 2 palmistry cards from 2 separate decks for group 2? There's absolutely a psychic and spiritual connection. Y'all are in alignment, you and this person. So this person is hating because of what they're personally growing and going through, but I feel like y'all are not innocent in this either. I feel like you've been a hater too. Okay, at least a little bit, not gonna lie. Okay, so, and this is all in divine timing. Okay. The palms contain a chakra used and opened when channeling Reiki. Okay, so this person could literally also something about your gifts and abilities. Okay, this card may indicate that there is some prosperity coming your way. So yeah, this person could also maybe like be hating on like your ability to like make money. Okay, or like your ability, like when you do money magic or spells, like when they see shit working. Okay, there's something about them having those gifts and abilities, but maybe not knowing how to make it shake. Okay, or whatever the case may be, like to pull it to them. You know, something about fair. Okay, and we have truth and aura in reverse. Okay, so yeah, this person, what is this hater like talking about? Okay, or like, why are they hating on you? Okay, this person is hating on you because like you are like reflecting the truth back onto them, and it really also like y'all's auric fields kind of have some sort of like reaction, okay, to each other. Okay, y'all's auric fields have some sort of like reaction to each other, and I think that that is causing this person to be like to like feel some kind of way. Okay. Yeah, 104. January 4th could have been significant. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. So I feel like with this truth card, okay, and it's in like reverse at that. Okay. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your third eye. And see a burning white flame alchemizing old thoughts and programs and lighting up your heart with the energy of truth. So yeah, honestly, this is something that they're working through. This person actually doesn't even necessarily like mean to like hate on you per se. I feel like y'all are literally just triggering each other into lessons because you are not innocent in this. Okay, I can definitely tell you that. Okay, this person definitely has gone through some heartbreak, okay, heart chakra issues, okay, and shit like that, being out of alignment with people that they've like dated and talked to and been around or been friends with, whatever the case may be. Okay, and I strongly Okay, Gemini energy can be super significant here. Okay, I strongly feel as though this person's energy towards you and like why that hate is coming up is because like they're alchemizing those old thoughts and programs. Like they could have literally just grown up around people like moving that way or been around people moving weird. Okay, and this person is really like trying it. The suppressed emotions of the child become the shadow work of the adult. This is shadow work. So this person is not hating because they want to. This person is working through feelings like that. This person is working through that hater shit. Okay, because I feel like they grew up around adult haters. The suppressed emotions of the child become the shadow work of the adult. You are good enough. Creating happy inner personalities help manifest your joyful personal reality. So yeah, this person is definitely like they're working on it. Okay, but yeah, this doesn't feel like as like forward of hating and all that shit. Okay, as prior. Santa Muerte could be very, very significant with this collective. Okay, or she could have been trying to communicate something with you about this person. Okay, you're not innocent. I just want to keep saying that. I don't know. I just feel compelled for that because you're like, okay, but there's something about it. Like, I feel like you were hating on them as well. Okay, especially having to do with like maybe like emotions. Like maybe you feel like somebody wasn't emotionally understanding you. Okay, or like whatever the case may be. Okay, group 2. Also, thank y'all, group 2, for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe button, notification bell, okay? And checking me out at tarotteawkinny on YouTube if you haven't already, if you're watching this on TikTok, you know. Thank y'all for tapping that screen. What advice do you have for this collective, for group 2? Something about this hater. Queen of Wands in reverse. And the Two of Swords. Honestly and truly, yeah. I feel like you have other shit to focus on. Like, y'all are definitely in each other's lives in some sort of alignment. Ooh, and it flipped, okay? Y'all are in each other's lives for some sort of alignment, okay? And there's definitely some truth coming out, okay? There's definitely some truth. Your aura has this person kind of like hating. It just triggers the stuff that they didn't have, okay? So you have the Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? The Queen of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords upright. There's something about you not knowing, like you can't make a full judgment on this person right now. That Two of Swords is still being on the fence about somebody that you see as a hater. This person could have Aries, Leo, Sag placements, okay? This person could definitely be a water sign, for sure. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but they could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with fire sign placements, okay? And I strongly feel as though you are not in a position to, like, make judgments in regards to this person. Like I said, like, this was not, like, more evenly yoked than we think. You know what I'm saying? Even if you were hating quietly, that's not, energy doesn't care about that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to y'all's advice about this person, you got the Two of Swords, okay? It says friends don't lie. You could literally be friends with this person, okay? So friends don't lie, but sometimes they do, okay? The Two of Swords finds you at a crossroads with a relationship. You're at a crossroads with this person, okay? You may be feeling that you aren't being valued, or you may have discovered dishonesty. If you want to preserve the relationship with this person, it's going to require a saving role to increase communication. So you need more work and more energetic and emotional space, okay, in order to like preserve the relationship with this person. Confirmation, the both of y'all are in each other's lives to trigger each other into healing. So otherwise, it's time to abandon the quest, okay? If you're not going to do the work to preserve the relationship and to do the healing on both parts, okay? Now that lady did say I reminded her of a young version of her, okay? So there's definitely something here, okay, about that, all right? And like I said, they're even giving you the option of like, if you want to, you know, like pursue that relationship or like whatever the case may be. Okay. Meaning this is not necessarily like a bad person. Okay. This person is working through some shit and you've been in a similar position to where they are. Whatever they're going through is something that's understandable to you. Okay. And she is a Scorpio like me, confirmation. Okay. So Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Your advice is to not be an asshole. Do not be an asshole. Do not be childish. And also don't give into this person's childishness either. Okay. This is somebody who's very, very headstrong. They just be doing shit sometimes, or maybe they used to. Okay. Or whatever the case may be. But just know that there's definitely somebody who is like looking at your plans. Okay. You don't always have to tell this person everything. It's okay for you to keep certain shit to yourself because you already know this person is working through some hater shit. Okay. You already know this person is working through some hater shit. Okay. So that Two of Swords right there. You're on the fence, okay? This is like, it's just not the time to make that decision, okay? So Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? Have you been channeling Nancy's popularity, attending parties and events nonstop? Okay, so yeah, this is the idea of don't distract. Like, this is the idea of like not doing too much in regards to this person, not doing too much with this person. I could be going out too much or whatever the case may be, worried about the wrong shit, okay? This person could be worried about the wrong shit. Okay, the upside down queen is begging you for a night off. You need a break. You need a second. Okay, you need to kind of like relax yourself. Your advice about the situation is you need some time or some space away from this person because your social stamina is depleted and you may be pushing past your boundaries out of a sense of commitment to this person. Okay, it says the letter J came up at the top of my thing from somebody on Snapchat. Okay, so J could be significant. Snapchat could be significant. Okay, and it was a red balloon that came up with it. Okay, so that gives me it. Okay. And welcome to Dairy. I don't watch scary movies, but I do know about those two things. Pay attention to your needs and take a break. So yeah, right now you're not in the position. You need to take a break. You're overextended. This person gets on your nerves, and there's all kind of other shit like that. You need to take a second. You're overextended. Pay attention to your needs and kind of focus a little bit less on the needs of this person, and y'all are going to be okay. Okay, you just need a break because the both of y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, in order for you to really understand what it is that you should do. Okay. But yeah, that's what I have for y'all, group 2, about this hater. Okay. You got could be significant. Okay. But yeah, thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe, notification bell. Okay. Listening to One For You freestyle. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. And also, oh, my back. Also, if anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done on live, full readings are $20 here. My list is open, okay? And also, if you're interested in partaking in the root chakra magic that I'm doing on here today for grounding and stability, that is completely donation based, y'all. So even if you send $1, you will be put on that magic, okay? So I can send some stability and some grounding and root chakra balancing your way, okay? I'm going to be on live doing that later, okay? But group 3, okay? Group 3, welcome in, okay? So group 3, y'all are here because you either chose the third picture, okay? Or you chose this petrified wood, okay? Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe, the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings, okay? Thank you for hyping this, sharing this to somebody, and listening to One For You freestyle, group 3. But in terms of what your haters are currently saying, okay? Shout outs to Jay and Zaria for this collective request reading, okay? When it comes down to it, this petrified wood, okay, is making me feel like, for one, this could definitely have to do with like Aquarius energy, okay? Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, this definitely deals with like the last 3 zodiac signs, maybe last, including Sagittarius, okay? Like the last 4 zodiac signs, okay? So you could definitely be somebody who is like an old soul. You are very, very wise. You are somebody who has had numerous past lives, okay? Or several past lives, okay? Whatever the case may be. Okay, petrified wood could definitely be very significant for y'all. It definitely helps with like wisdom. Okay, essentially the petrified wood is, it's prehistoric wood, but like the conditions were right and like all like the biomaterial, the bioorganic material that was inside of the wood was petrified when like quartz crystals started to like form inside of the cracks of the wood, and it leaves you with petrified wood, you know, a stone that is now petrified and encased in like crystal, okay? So yeah, and there's also huge beautiful pieces of petrified wood, you know what I'm saying, but this is a smaller piece, and it seems like it's like weird, but quite literally it's like wood turned into a crystal, okay? So these are like the oldest like trees and such, you know what I'm saying, like from Earth, you know what I'm saying. The redwoods in California could be very, very significant as well. Hi. But group 3, in terms of what your haters are saying and how you know this group is for you, okay, you could definitely be somebody with Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces placements, you know what I'm saying? Now, okay, Alvin, thank you. And I definitely think that you are somebody, okay, to where you could definitely be enrolled in school right now. You could definitely be somebody who's deeply invested in education. You could be learning something. Okay, y'all could be a teacher. You could definitely be like the oldest, okay, or like older sibling. Okay, could be significant. This also gives me somebody who's currently like learning something, like studying deeply into something, okay? You definitely have lived multiple past lives, okay? And you are somebody who likes, like, you could be like a fast fact person, okay? You could definitely be a fast fact person. Okay, y'all could also be really, really interested in history or connected to history. Okay, Alexia Tarot on YouTube could definitely be very, very significant. Okay, yeah, y'all could also be people who like read cards yourself. Okay, or y'all have like knowledge about how to do different forms of like divination, whatever case may be. Someone could have also just picked up some food. Someone could be door dashing or Uber Eatsing. That could be significant as well for this group about how you know who it is. Kinny, your outfit gives light academic core, very much Capricorn coded. I thought so. Thank you. I was like, you know what? And I love petrified wood. I do. It's so Capricornius. It's such a Capricornius stone. I don't know. But academia core is Capricorn coded. So is really they be saying the air signs are also academia core, which makes sense. Aquarius, Capricorn gives. Yeah. So y'all could also be people with a strong knowledge of like astrology, okay, or spirituality, whatever the case may be. Okay. So let's go ahead and see who is hating on you in the first place. Who is this hating on you? Okay. Who is this hating on the collective? Okay. Doves in the Wind by SZA and Kendrick Lamar could be significant, okay? So this person could literally be a Scorpio placement, Pisces placement, or Gemini placement person, okay? Especially if this is a man or masculine, okay? But it doesn't have to be. It could definitely be somebody who, regardless, is somebody who likes women, okay? No matter what their gender or sexuality is, this is somebody who likes women, okay? And I can say that because I'm hearing Doves in the Wind as a channel song, okay? Yeah. Meaning, it's more you see right through walls than talking about the feet. Meaning, you deserve the whole box of chocolates. Come with me. Forrest Gump had a lot going for him. Never without thee. Forrest Gump could be significant, and the name Jenny or Jennifer could be significant, okay? The name Forrest, Forrester, okay? You know, Jenny almost gave it all up for him. So in terms of like who this person is, this could literally be somebody like a man or masculine that you were dating. Oh, Lord. Oh, I know. Listen, this is somebody who, this is the person that SZA would have been singing Doves in the Wind about. Okay, so this is somebody who is not a real dog. Okay, this is somebody, you know, or this is somebody who thinks of themselves as that rather, because she said real niggas do not deserve it. Okay, so this is somebody who kind of like has like a weird way. It's kind of like this is a man or masculine to where maybe stuff was not working out with y'all. Okay, especially in like a romantic sexual manner, okay, whatever the case may be, okay, like something just wasn't, it just wasn't it, okay. And this is like somebody that you're like, ugh. So who's hating on you could be like a man or a masculine or a woman or friend, whoever it is that likes women, okay. So this person likes women, okay. This person is hating on you because like you kind of like dubbed them, you know what I'm saying? Like you were kind of just like, you know, you're kind of just like, you know what I'm saying? Like after you could have dated this person, okay, you could have been in a relationship with this person, or like maybe it's someone that you were just talking to, okay, but like you was kind of like, you was kind of getting the ick. You was kind of getting the ick, okay? I don't know. This is a past man or masculine, okay, or somebody who likes women. This could be a woman who likes women. This could be a man who likes women. This could be a non-binary person who likes women. Regardless, they like women. Okay, so I got the Assassin. Okay, real do not deserve, meaning it's more you see right through walls than talking about the. What's that? Wait, where's that video of that girl? There's a video of this girl on here, and she's like, "This is the only way you can sing that song," and that's exactly. Oh, meaning you deserve the whole box of chocolate, so come with me. Yeah, yes, I speak Sudanese. I don't know. So this could have been someone who tried to trivialize that. Hey, you could never trivialize Uzi, but a bump like you would try it. I know what you really about. Hikey that blue is weak, buddy. It's only replaced by a rubber substitute. We ain't feeling you. Yeah, this could definitely be somebody that you wasn't really getting your rocks off from, or somebody just wasn't hitting that spot. Okay, even if you wasn't like sleeping with this person, like somebody just wasn't doing it for you. Okay, they just weren't doing it for you. Okay, so the Assassin. Okay, this person, okay, how you know who this person is? This person could okay, I'm not here to say that. This definitely could have been somebody who, at some point, Okay? Take a rest and sleep, it doesn't. You do not have to admit none of this here. This could definitely been somebody who, like, you know what I mean? Yes, it is to pick a card. We're on group 3. This could definitely be somebody who has like taken a life before. They could assert a time for it, okay? Or not, I don't know. I'm just a messenger. And if not that, with this ruthlessness and conviction, this could definitely be somebody. This person could also be like, this person could be a Scorpio placement, okay? But regardless, this person could literally also be like, you know how people be lame and they be like, no, I just kept getting the egg. You know how people be lame and they be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill the wizard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a wizard assassin. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said, oh, this is not my power. This could also be somebody who's very like macho about how they engage with like sex and sexuality. You know what I'm saying? This could definitely be somebody who's like, yeah, I killed the pussy. Like, I killed the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Not let me hold my purse real close. This might be one of those people to where they're like, yeah, I killed the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't that. And yeah, it's giving like ridiculous. Okay. It's giving ridiculous. Okay. So like I said, this is somebody lame. Okay. So this is somebody that you would sing Doves in the Wind about. That's how you know who this is. You would sing Doves in the Wind by says about this person, even if they haven't like taken a life. This might be somebody like, I'm a pussy murderer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kid, like that's some whack shit. Okay, that is some whack shit. Okay. Also, the TV show The Originals could be significant. Okay, particularly Marcel. Okay, it could be very, very significant. Okay, and Papa Tunde could be significant. Okay, Marcel looked like Miguel to me, so I call him Miguel because he a vampire that look like Miguel. So if y'all ever in the future hear me saying Miguel, I'm talking about Marcel from The Originals. Okay, so when it comes down to this, whoever this person is, this person could definitely be like a ladies man. I'm hearing ladies, shake your dreads. Okay, that's exactly what I'm hearing. This person could have locks. Okay, this person could definitely have like hoes. Okay, like maybe the new man. I mean, I don't know his sign though. That's real. Child, I know someone with that name. Okay, ladies. Someone can have locks. Okay. Okay, like whatever the case may be, this is definitely someone could also have like expressive tattoos. Someone could have a face tattoo, take a rest and sleep, it doesn't, but regardless, this person can have expressive tattoos. You may have also had messages in group 2. Okay, but regardless, in terms of who this person is, okay, the assassin. Okay, yeah, this person, they may have like an interesting history, okay, with like women and feminine energies. Like maybe they kind of have like a like you was just running through folks, you know what I'm saying? Or like it may seem that way. Okay, it says ruthlessness and conviction. Okay, you don't know who this is because this person is lame. Okay, this person acts like they're ruthless. Okay, or this person acts like they're super. This person could have literally went to jail. This person could have been convicted of something. Okay, this person could have literally spent some time in jail. Okay, got caught up with the police, got arrested, went to prison. I don't know. It doesn't have to be for long. Okay, whatever the case may be. Someone could also work with Santa Muerte. Okay, skeletons could be significant. Bones. Okay, skull and crossbones. Okay, and that gets me just giving it out. Girl, throw that in a circle. Girl, throw that wham in a circle. Yeah, that could be significant. Okay, this might be somebody who definitely has those. Okay, and this person, like at some point, maybe they lacked conviction. Maybe they have it now. This person might be a different person now than when they used to be. Okay, but with that assassin card. Okay, with that assassin card, ruthlessness and conviction. But I'm telling you, this doesn't seem as ruthless. Okay, as this person might have a strong willpower and a strong conviction. Okay, in that way. Okay, this person is persistent. This could be someone who is relatively persistent. Okay, so the streets are deathly silent, and even the moon has hidden itself from view. Okay, the shadows are dark, deep, and hungry, and from behind you, the whisper of steel, the press of a blade to your neck. Confirmation. Okay, someone could have a neck tattoo. Excuse me. Someone could also be a tattoo artist. Okay. The shadows are dark, deep, and hungry, and from behind you, the whisper of steel and press of a blade to your neck. Okay. Someone could have literally also been in the military. Okay. In order to do what is required of them, they have had to harden their heart, but they now understand that this hardness does not affect their worth as a person. So this is somebody who kind of grew up a little weird, okay, or someone who kind of grew up like a little heavy. They definitely had to go through some shit, and it definitely like, in order for them to get by, this person may have like done some shit that they're not proud of. Like maybe this person was like selling, or like they was doing something that they wasn't proud of. Okay, this person could have got caught up for something. Me with my small neck tattoo, period. I need to give me a little neck tattoo on the side. I'm a woman right here on the side. I don't know. But yeah, this person is also somebody who, like, they have a thing about their past. Okay, it's time for you to learn the same lesson. You're facing a difficult decision and it feels like there's no right answer, but your instinct is telling you what you must do, even if you don't want to do it. So instead of dragging your feet, get it over with quickly. There's a relief to be found on the other side of the fallout. So this is somebody that you already know, like, that you were needing to, like, remove from your life. Like I said, this is a devils in the wind situation. Okay, so yeah, this is you learning a lesson. Okay, you're facing a difficult decision in regards to this person. It's like you don't want to be, like, away from them, but you don't want to be, like, with them. Okay, it's something of that nature. Okay, instead of dragging your feet, get it over with quickly. Like, you may be keeping somebody around in your life just for the fun of it. Okay, somebody Bible verses could be significant. Okay, y'all could be using the Bible. You could be using the book of Psalms. Okay, especially if you are a root worker. Okay, you practice hoodoo, close practice. However, there's something here in regards to y'all are dragging your feet about having somebody in your life. Okay, there's relief to be found on the other side of fall. So this is somebody that you kind of need to cut off. Okay, or someone that you already decided to cut off. Okay, but you're kind of just, like, leaving things strangely open-ended. Okay, what is this person hating on? Like, what's this? Why are they hating? What is this about? Okay, hermetic, create in reverse. Okay, so yeah, we're back to this, and we have manifestir, creation in reverse. Both of these say create. Y'all, we've had so many synchronicities in these groups. Okay, thank you to Spirit for these accurate messages. But we have creation, create, both in reverse. Manifestir and hermetic. Creation and create in reverse. Okay, this person could be, like, hating, okay, in regards to, like, there could be some sort of, like, age gap or age difference here with this magician in reverse. Okay, yeah, there could be some sort of age gap or whatever the case may be. This also gives me the Gemini reading that I'm finna post on YouTube. I recorded it on YouTube already. I have to just put the thumbnail on and the tags, and then I'm gonna put it as an upload for the Aquarius eclipse. Okay, and the Aquarius and Virgo eclipse season, y'all. But I just want to tell you, like, this energy kind of feels like somebody who's also kind of, they got some other shit going on. Okay, this is somebody who has some other shit going on with hermetic. Okay, that's that Virgo Gemini energy, that's that Mercurial energy. Okay, so this person, like, what they're hating on, it could literally have to do with, like, a creative blockage, okay, that's in their life, or maybe they feel like you caused a creative blockage or some kind. Okay, or maybe you're not that, like, not saying you're not that creative of a person. I don't know what this is, okay? Because I think that you are a creative person, but there's something about y'all living two different lifestyles, okay? And in terms of, like, with this hater, like, where's that energy coming from, okay? Marigold could be significant. Listen to the plants around you and take your medicine. This person could also be hating, having to do with, like smoking, okay? Could have to do with, like Mary J. Quantles. Okay, that could be very, very significant. Emerald could be significant. In the edible card, we see a mortar and a pestle, fresh herbs and fruit laid out. 2 dehydrated fruit squares are lined up on the table. It's time to create your own medicine and experiment in the kitchen with different... There might be some stuff that they do that you don't approve of, and they could feel like you're a hater. That's really what this is. Like, this person feels like you're a hater. That's why they're coming up here. This person feels like you're a hater. So it's like, like, that's what this kind of feels like, okay? Kitchen with different nootropics and plants. The edible oracle is akin to Thoth, the father of writing and magic, okay? So this person could also be writing. That could be where the hating is coming from. This person could be, like, expressing their feelings about you into, like, song or poetry or whatever the case may be. And you may disagree with that. But, you know, artists are... you may disagree with that, okay? It is said in legend that he has left several emerald tablets for humanity to find so they can know how to truly live. Okay, 2 of these tablets have yet to be revealed to humanity and won't be until we evolve our consciousness enough to fully integrate the teachings of the last lessons needed to grow. Listen to the plants around you and take your medicine into your own hands. This might be somebody who has other shit going on, okay? Yeah. There's something about that. Nah, I misunderstood Darius from Love Jones. Nah, what? I'm not a hater, LOL. And, you know, honestly, y'all, with this, like, this person could feel that way. And if y'all were attracted to group 2, if you were attracted to group 2, y'all, which was this labradorite, okay, which was this labradorite, all right, then yes, like, they could have been a situation to where you were also kind of hating on, like, this person, okay, group 3. That's only if you felt compelled to watch group 2, okay, because that was a both mutual, like, growing pain situation, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I've been working with that stone this week. I'll check it out. That's real. And when it comes down to this group 3, I definitely feel as though there's something like that somebody hasn't fully learned yet. There's a lesson that someone hasn't fully learned. And when it comes down to the Magician in reverse, okay, the Magician in reverse, okay, I don't know exactly where it's at. It's like the second card in the deck. There it is. Okay, so the Manifestor, okay, in reverse, creation. So we have creation and create. Regardless, this person could be hating, having to do with like, they could be writing about you, okay? Or this person could be going through some sort of creative block, okay? Or maybe they were, and maybe they felt like you were the reason, okay? Also, what was that? The reason by Hooba Stank? I'm not a perfect person. This person could have felt like you were putting a bunch of pressure on them, okay, while they were trying to get their own shit done. This person could have felt like you were putting a bunch of pressure on them, okay, like you want them to be perfect, okay, like especially if there's an age gap here. All right, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius energy is very significant here, okay, like that's my shit, that's my song, bro. This person could have, and honestly, if y'all resonate with group 2, you may have been putting a little bit of pressure on this person, because that's also what group 2 is about. Okay, so it says the infinity symbol repeats throughout the curtains of flowers, symbolizing endless opportunity. Okay, you didn't come here to fail, and you can always tap into the never-ending flow of energy within yourself. It is time to sow the seeds and build a garden bed. When the manifestor shows up, you're being asked to challenge yourself, okay? Consider the following. Am I being clear in my co-creation? So yeah, this person, like, I feel like what y'all had going on wasn't clear. Like, there was, at least to them, this person is on some hater shit in terms of, like, a misunderstanding. Like, you probably think this person is a lame. You know what I'm saying? The difference between a desire and a manifestation is a plan of action. So yeah, this person is hating because, like, they feel like maybe, like, their plan didn't work, or like there was no plans being made, like things are kind of like open-ended, and they were more so worried about like their creativity at that moment in time, okay? Group 3. So I'm finna go ahead and pull a card of advice. But before I go ahead and do this, thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe button here on YouTube at tarotteawkinny, and go check me out on TikTok at tarotteawkinny if you're watching this on the playback, okay? If anyone's interested in getting on my candle for tonight for root chakra, okay, for root chakra stabilizing and balancing and grounding, okay, that is donation based, okay? There are currently 3 people partaking in that, okay? So whatever you send is going to get you put on that candle. Yeah. And also, if anyone's interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are $20 tonight. My list is open. Okay. And let's see, what advice do you have for this collective about this person? This is just like someone that you kind of like already like deaded the situation. This gives me death card vibes. Okay. This definitely gives me death card vibes. The TV show Death Note could be significant, which I've never actually full on seen myself. But Death Note could definitely be very, very, I know the plot. Okay. What advice? Someone could be into anime. Okay. So yeah, y'all got the Fool, boo. Y'all was the only ones who got the major arcana, at least in this one. Okay. Y'all got the Fool. Okay, in reverse. And so my advice is, for one, a lot of this has to do with like divine timing. Okay, when I'm filming this, we're in Aquarius season. Okay, we're in Aquarius season, about to be with this solar eclipse in Aquarius. Okay, so with this Fool and this Aquarian energy in reverse, okay, this is about not being naive and not being reckless. Okay, this is about like having to like mature or having to grow up. I feel like there was something that someone was pretending to know what they were doing and pretending to know what they wanted, and I feel like that's also what brought, okay, and I feel like this is, you know, I feel like that's what kind of brought some of this, like there was some sort of ambiguity going on here. Okay, and with that Fool, okay, with that Fool in reverse, there's some sort of like new beginning that's like wanting to happen. Like maybe you tried to force a new beginning with somebody or force something to happen, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can't like do that. Okay, there's something about that, like being ducked off, you know what I'm saying? Confirmation, like your advice is to kind of be ducked off about this, or like this person like making a clear decision about not wanting somebody in your life. Okay, just ran into my op Kinny. Ah, hell. Not in person. It says it's perfectly reasonable to fear the unknown. Okay, it's perfectly reasonable to fear the unknown, but it's worth asking yourself whether what you're really afraid of is not being in control. Yeah, y'all. Like I said, this has some nuance to it. Okay, so in terms of like this person, like that hater energy, okay, like this might be the aspect of you like wanting to control, especially with that manifestor. You may have wanted shit to go the way that you wanted it to go. Okay, someone could have wanted something to look a certain way. You could have wanted shit to be under your terms, rules, and conditions, but it doesn't work like that when there's multiple people involved, more than just you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, she almost caught that fade. Oh, nah, don't do it, girl. Don't go to jail, girl. Life is filled with surprises, group 3, some larger and more terrifying than others, but you can't let that prevent you from forging ahead. You can't let what happened between you and this person, especially if shit didn't work out. Like, you can't let what happened stop you from like dating or stop you from this, and that, because it's really not the case. I really feel like you could also be somebody with them Gemini, Virgo, or Aquarius placements. You can have control issues, you know what I'm saying? Not my stubborn ass. He'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely be somebody collective with this magician in reverse. You could be somebody who is like, especially if you with that Virgo, because we have hermetic in reverse and then we have the magician, which rules over Gemini and Virgo. So this is definitely that idea to where you want things to look a certain way, go a certain way. And there's like a lot of like rules that you have, okay, with the people who are around you. I'm not saying not to have rules, and I'm not saying not to have standards. By any means am I not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But there's something about like kind of taking the joy out of something, okay, by being like too serious, okay. And you could be somebody who is, this could have been someone that you were kind of ruthless about, that you were kind of convicted in like trying to get someone to know you, or like whatever the case may be. But that is what I have for you, okay, group 3. I'm finna pull, thank you for tapping that screen, thumbs up. Thank you for the subscribe and sharing the channel and the hype. We love to see it. But before I hop up off of here, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card of advice for the collective. And then if anyone's interested in personals, okay, speak now, forever hold your peace. A full reading on here is $20, okay, today. So let me know if you're interested in getting a reading done, okay. And like I said, I'm also doing that root chakra candle later on tonight, okay, in regards to, I'm doing a root chakra candle tonight in regards to grounding and stability, okay, safety, protection, all right. And for one, I know all 3 of these individuals thus far, so like I said, if it comes down to it, I will message y'all 3 individually, and just like keep y'all updated individually. How much for recent night readings are $20 tonight. And the candle is completely donation based. Not ready to get that fire, child. Don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm finna pull a message of advice for the collective. So when it comes down to it, okay, this is about money and finances, okay? I'm finna do a message about money and finances, okay? Like I said, whenever I hear come up, you know, message of advice in regards to money and finances, okay? Especially if some of y'all are tripping about like a bill, okay? I could be tripping about like your bills, okay, rent, okay, how something's gonna happen, okay? And I just feel like you may not feel like you have a support system to kind of like make something okay, okay? So when it comes down to money and finances, what advice? What advice? Ooh. King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Okay, Steve Harrington could be very, very significant. Okay, he came up twice. Steve Harrington could be very, very significant. Okay, from Stranger Things. Okay, and it says the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, y'all definitely could have. Group 1 could be very significant for this collective. Okay, Group 1 could have been very significant for this collective. Some of y'all are experiencing a hater. This person could definitely be older than you, a sibling, is something of that nature, a parent. Group 1 was like a family member or somebody who's like a guide or like inheritance and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Jay, I got you, honey. Not for this fire and pearl purse. I'm fucking crying, okay? Jay is first on the list for readings, okay, y'all? I'm assuming this is about the hater girl the op you just ran into. Okay, but yeah, collective, like this is really the advice, like be careful with like borrowing money, okay? Be careful with loaning money, okay? Ran into her baby daddy that tried to fire me. Oh, it's about all the haters. Oh goodness, I got you, boo. But with this 6 of Pentacles in reverse, okay, 9 of Wands in reverse, you're going to be fine, okay? There definitely could be some help coming to you. There could definitely be someone that you're involved with, okay? That could definitely be helping you out in a financial manner, or at least getting you like connected to somebody who can. But yeah, your advice financially, especially with that King of Pentacles right here, okay? Definitely It says hardworking and reliable. Steve Harrington is the type of king you can depend on. His appearance indicates the highs and lows of material relationships, okay? How working is both a drag and yet provides the resources to gain independence, okay? It speaks to solid physical health, enduring a butt kicking at the hands of a certain bully, for example, and standing to fight another day. When he shows up in your reading, it is to remind you of your resilience and worldly wisdom and the value of your experience. Okay, so yes, y'all, I know finances may be looking a little 1-2-1-2 right now. Okay, but you are resilient and there will be a way for you to get up out of this. Okay, they tell you to be smart about this. And some of y'all may be like starting to like apply for a job. Okay, look for a job might be the answer. Okay, his appearance indicates the highs and lows of material relationships. Okay, how working is both a drag and it provides you the resources for you to be financially independent in a situation. Oop, correction, he wanted to fight me until I said I would get that. Boom. Oh my gosh. Because why are you trying to fight me? Why are you trying to fight me? The Knight of Cups, okay? Knight of Spokes is also Steve Harrington, okay? There's a car there, so this got to do like money having to do with like a car, okay? And it says, or like transportation. Steve Harrington is a hunk and he knows it. He enjoys taking care of himself and draws energy from flirting, banter, and playful interactions, making him hard to dislike. At the Knight of Cups, he's asking you to charm yourself, explore a new passion, and make your dreams come true. Some of y'all, this is the idea of like making money from something that you're good at. Okay, it could be a side hustle. For others of y'all, this could literally be somebody wanting to help you out, like a man or masculine, okay, or somebody of that nature wanting to like spend money on you, okay, or like invest in you and invest in what you got going on. Okay, someone can have feelings for you and they trying to do all that. Okay, and the Nine of Wands in reverse, okay, not a 5'8" boy that is scared of a 5'2" woman. That Nine of Wands, okay, yes, things are tough right now, okay, collective. Yes, things are tough right now financially, okay, and it may seem like you don't have enough support. I literally just said that you might feel, it may feel like you don't have enough support, but when the Nine of Wands, okay, is upside down, it can indicate that you are treating everyone like the enemy instead of feeling defensive, okay? Try asking for help. You might need to ask somebody to help you out. This could literally be a King of Pentacles or a Knight of Cups type of person that you're asking for financial help in this situation, okay? And you're treating everybody like they don't fuck with you, like they don't care about you. Like, that's not the truth. And also, everything is also not about you, okay? I don't know who needed to hear that, but it did come out, okay? So when it comes down to this, like your financial worries and issues are not necessarily other people's issues and problems or issues and problems to fix. Sometimes spirit is literally like, they're going to help you. They just want to see like what you're going to do as you get up to that point. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So with that Nine of Wands, okay, it says people care about you and they're rooting for you. Okay. So instead of being defensive and feeling like everybody fucking hates you, like ask for help. Okay, it says new trend, try it for cap cut. Okay, yeah, everybody doesn't hate you. Sometimes people got shit to do, and I know shit is like happening right now and you feel like no one wants to support you, and it's really not that, you know, folks is just busy. Then we have that Six of Pentacles in reverse, okay, which is very, like I said, this is that group one energy. Be careful about like it's like gifts with strings attached, okay? Or like this is you feeling like, you know, you're not going to get any help for something, but honestly, spirit may pop up and make something shake for you. Okay, with that Six of Pentacles in reverse, if you've been wondering whether you're being taken advantage of financially, okay, consider the upside down Six of Pentacles as a confirmation. There could definitely have been somebody who's taking advantage of your money. Okay, don't let this exploitation dissuade you from being generous. Okay, someone could be really trying to like play with you with your money. Okay, don't let this exploitation dissuade you from being generous. Okay, but do let it empower you to care for yourself first. Okay, take care of yourself. Okay, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't help people. Offering help should never put you into a deficit. But if you're finding that it is, it's time to say no. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely like keep your prices the same. Do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You can help somebody, but not if it's going to like take you into debt. You know what I'm saying? Queen, Knight, Page, 10, 9, 8. And that's the Eight of Pentacles all together. Okay, which is about hard work paying off. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of practice, dedication, and mastery. Okay, y'all. Practice, dedication, and mastery having to do with your finances. Just like Robin began to unravel a mystery with the translation of a single sentence, you are putting all of the pieces together to meet your financial goal. Be patient with yourself and set reasonable financial expectations. Set reasonable financial expectations, okay? So with that being said, Okay, that is what I have for the collective. I'm about to get into personals. Okay, y'all are very welcome to stay for the personal portion of the readings. Okay, however, just recognize that it is for somebody specific. Okay, readings are $20. My list is open. Y'all will be after Jay. Okay, and if you're interested, my list is still open for the root chakra candle. Okay, that is donation based. Okay, so whatever you send to that is going to get you placed in the candle. One quick second while I double check my list. Okay, and then I'll be right back to get on with Jay's question. One quick second. His question. One quick second. Okay, I am back. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is going on. Okay, so Archangel Michael and Santísima Muerte, Mother of Death, Holy Death, please be here now in regards to Jay and what's going on. Okay, and her ops. Okay, ooh, confirmation. Definitely ops. Okay. Ooh. Definitely ops. Okay. Okay. I want to tell you this is not a 109 incident. This is not something that you need to 109. Not at all. Okay. So I do want to let you know that. Okay. Archangel Michael, Divine Archangel, and Santa Muerte, Divine Mother of Death. Okay. Let's see what is going on in regards to Jay and the ops. Okay. What message do you have for Jay about this? Now she thought I was about to act a fool on a public college campus. What advice do you have for her? What message, what she needs to know in regards to the op that she just seen? In regards to the op that she just seen. The Dancer, okay? Self-expression and strength, okay? The Dancer says self-expression and strength, okay? So yeah. So in regards to the person, someone could literally be a dancer. Now, I just walked right past her. Yeah, this is the idea of... also, copper jewelry could be significant. Wearing protective stones, crystals, and rings, okay? My advice is to keep your protection on your physical body, okay? Especially over these next 6 weeks. I hear a train honk, okay? Especially over these next 6 weeks, definitely keep protection on your body, okay? Especially in the form of like your wrists and your hands, okay? So like bracelets and rings, okay? Self-expression and strength, okay? So this is the idea of you may end up having to say something, okay? And with that strength, that full moon in Leo is also causing extra drama and extra heaviness and shit like that to pop up. Okay, so just know that that full moon in Leo happening on the 1st is also responsible for why you just ran into her. Okay, but what I can tell you in regards to that particular hater, okay, with the Dancer, I'm your dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. Okay, she can see me in court with the lawyer. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, energy. Hi, honey. Readings are $20 today for a full-length reading. If you're interested, you'll be on the list after Jay, who I'm on right now. So when it comes down to internal thoughts and identity, okay, so internal thoughts and identity, this is closely connected with the element of water. The troop are stubborn, okay, enough to carve their way through the challenges of life, but also fall prey to the danger of trying to reshape themselves to fit into the containers that others make for them. Okay, so this could also be someone who's like trying to be who they're not. Okay, Jay. A tambourine shivers, filling the air with the sound of silver, and silks carve shapes out of the air as a dancer leaps and spins. Okay, whatever. This person could also be performative, having to do with their religion. 5, 4, 3 on the clock. Okay, I'm hearing stand down, step down. Okay, whatever they have left behind to come to the citadel, that is the past, and this is the now. They bring only themselves into the dance, unashamed to let the world see them for who they truly are. Yeah, this person's kind of unashamed about how they go about things. Okay, it's time to stop worrying about what the world thinks of you. Okay, so also it's the idea of like, you know, you no longer deal with this person. You've already made a decision that you don't want to deal with this person. Okay, and this is about you continuing to express yourself in the way that you want to, the way that you know how. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do what it is that you want to do for you. Okay, and worry less about her. Okay, and don't worry about being seen. Don't worry, because you know she's gonna be out there. You know, whole time I'm building a RICO on them to go to this police station because stalking is wild as fuck. Absolutely. Okay, you need to very very much so wear your physical protection though. Okay. So stop worrying about what the world thinks of you and embrace the parts of yourself that you've been trying to make more palatable to others. Self-acceptance comes with maturity and a recognition of your own capability. Okay. So knowing that you're strong and knowing that you're stronger than them. Okay. There's something about you maintaining that strength card, lion, that balance, that emotional balance, and do not let your emotions get the best of you. You notice how spirit be testing you as a Scorpio. Okay, do not let your emotions get the best of you in this situation. That's why they said this is not a Psalm 109 situation, and you may end up having to step back because you know that it's eclipse season finna happen and that a whole bunch of karma is finna be served. So this is you showing your strength, okay, and being that lady with the lion, okay, on the strength card and not crashing out. The name White could be significant. Okay, the last name White. Okay, self-acceptance comes with maturity. You have to accept yourself for who you are. Accept that you're going to have haters. You know what I'm saying? Accept that you have very strong emotions, okay? But still keeping them under wraps. She keeps harassing me in public and online. Now, we're going to ask about what the option for that is, but they tell you do not crash out. Okay, like, Miss Girl, you are lucky I went to anger management. Correct. Self-acceptance comes with maturity and a recognition of your own capability. You are very capable of this. Okay. A revelation that is stronger for having come through a period of doubt. Okay. So for a while you thought that maybe you was going to crash out on folks. Okay. It's time to free yourself from your past and embrace yourself for you. So let these people go and tell spirit that you're ready to move past these motherfuckers, okay? Let these people go and move past them. You have a strength and compassion within you that you have not realized yet. You have a strength and compassion for people on that fuck shit, okay, in a way that you are not fully sure of yet, okay? So just know that this is definitely something that is going to be really, really, really highlighted during Pisces season, okay? And so messages in regards to any other ops, like does she have another op? Okay, that she needs to pay attention to. It says the sleeper, cause and effect and clarity. You could definitely be dreaming about stuff. Your dreams could be cutting up a little bit. Okay. This could literally be the aspect of like some hating ass energy coming through your sleep. If I was you, I'd put a lime above your bed or under your bed or next to your bed or a lemon. Okay. So yeah, what I can tell you with this sleeper, okay, also baby mother could be significant, the rapper, okay, someone could literally have kids, okay, whoever this hater energy is, okay, yeah, this girl could be a Virgo, someone could be from Tennessee, okay, Chattanooga, Tennessee could be very, very significant. The name Brittany is also very, very significant here, okay. Quickest ways I get messages too, through the dreams, yeah, like you could definitely be using your dream work to pinpoint who the ops are. Okay. So you may want to get, that also makes sense for Pisces season. We talked about that. Okay. So you may want to go ahead and start doing some dream work or some sleep work. Okay. And trying to find what you're looking for in your dreams, but like do it purposefully. If I was you, I would get deeper into dream work in general. Okay. Cause and effect and then clarity. Okay. So locked away in their tower. Okay. The sleeper is fated not to live under the sun, but instead to embrace the shadows and live a life of clairvoyant dreams. Okay, so in terms of other haters, while their sibling, the waker, holds the knowledge of the daytime world, the sleeper lives in a world of visions, untangling omens, yet blind to the truth of the true world. So they're also telling you like to not get too spiritually like involved as well, and to understand that there is also like a line or like a limit not to be crossed about this. They speak only prophecies based on what they see in their dreams without ever having to face the repercussions. Past decisions that you have made are starting to have an effect, and whether they were made for the right or wrong reason. So past decisions that you made in regards to your ops are now starting to have an effect with that Aquarius eclipse. Okay. They're coming back onto you. Okay. Now, whether you did it for the right or wrong reasons, it's too late to change that shit now. Okay. It's hard to admit when you're at fault. So learn what you can from a situation. Next time you can make a better choice rather than repeating the same errors. Honestly, I do not think that this is what you necessarily wanted them to tell you, my love, but this together, this seems like they're just kind of like, hey, this is about this. You're being tested about your anger. Okay. I was about to do baneful transmutation yesterday, but I was too tired yesterday. They keep telling you that this is not defensive magic time right here. This is not 109ing. We are not baneful magicking. Okay. We're not baneful magicking. We're not 109ing. Okay. They're telling you that some of people's reactions towards you may also have to do with how you handled them. Okay. So what I'm picking up here is that some of your ops, you may have like, you know, I have to double it, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. And it gets to a certain point where sometimes that gets to be unfair. Okay. Or that gets to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So I definitely feel like you didn't like, it says all I do is block. It could also have to do with the way that you speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Because energy doesn't always have to be just with the actions itself. Because, why you being weird to me? That's real. But they're letting you know with cause and effect and clarity that you're going to be receiving clarity about like certain like ways of like speaking or thinking. Okay. That doesn't mean that these people aren't wrong. Okay. That's not, they're just telling you that you have to have more control over your personal actions and choices. That's the Aquarius part of the eclipses that are coming. Okay. Is that, being very like centered and like grounded in that way. Okay. And this is fire energy. Okay. So, Aries, Leo, Sag, achievement and responsibility. So yeah, this is more so about the responsibility aspect. Okay, this is for sure more so about the responsibility aspect. Okay, so they're telling you to chill on the ops. Okay, they're telling you to focus on you, balancing your emotions, and spirit's going to handle the ops for you. This whole thing is a test about how you go about whenever like you're faced against opposition and how much power you give to other people with being upset. So basically, no more crash outs and standing on too much business. Correct. Okay. No more crash outs and standing on too much business. The champion in reverse, achievement and downfall. Okay. Because attacking is going to lead to your downfall. Okay. Attacking people is going to lead to your downfall. Okay. The champion in reverse says, instead of triumph, you are experiencing defeat and a lack of ambition. If this continues for too long, you may feel as though you are stagnating or losing interest in things that you previously had a passion for. Emotionally, you may be needing some external support to bolster your belief in yourself. So this is really about like taking shit back. You don't have to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to win in this situation. I was going to write a report to the campus police. She could not come on campus, so they could grant it. So here's the thing. Let me see. What message of advice you have about the report? Ooh. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 2 of Cups in reverse. Give it some time. Give it some time. You already know that you mess with very, very all-powerful deities. And you already know that you're watched over. You already know. You know what I'm saying? You already know. So whatever is going to happen to her because of all this foolishness, okay, is going to be larger on a larger scale than you personally. You know what I'm saying? Let spirit handle it. Because you got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse right here. Okay. And with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, this is giving me, when was the last time you made yourself a delicious ice cream cone? We're back to like, I feel like you're too worried about other people and they want you to call your energy back to yourself. And instead of worrying about defensive magic, like, like offensive magic, worry more about defensive magic. Okay. It's just like, go away. What's not clicking? They want you to develop your layers of protection around yourself rather than layers of defense and baneful energy. Have you been serving them up all day without enjoying a bite? The upside down 9 of Pentacles is nudging you to indulge a bit. Okay, they're wanting you to have more fun and for things to be a little bit less serious for you. Without occasional rewards, it can be impossible to sustain the momentum required to finish strong. How can you make time to recognize your worth and the value of your efforts? Because it might be long overdue. So yeah, this is really about self-care, focusing on ourselves. This really has nothing to do with the ops at all, as much as it does you focusing on you. Okay, this is about you focusing on you, Jay. Okay, and with that 2 of Cups in reverse, hi Trey. With that 2 of Cups in reverse for the not for the collective, for you, it's about you are now aware of people that you are not compatible with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're now aware of people that you are not compatible with. Okay, so your advice about all this is like that Aquarius eclipse is showing you who really is a part of your social group and like you're like that, okay, and who's not. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, leave me alone. That's real. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to show you how to get that handle. But as a Scorpio, you'll have such raw energy and such intensive and powerful energy that if you don't like get that under control, you can flood something out, you know what I'm saying, or burn something up, because Scorpio might as well be a fire sign, you know what I'm saying? So it's just the aspect of you don't want to like, it's all that intensity. You don't want to overdo it. You want to have complete control over your feelings. You want to have complete control over your emotions. You want to have complete control over your magic, over your practice. And if you do not have complete control over your emotions, then you do not have complete control over the results. Okay, so in order for Scorpio to really master how much raw power and energy, because y'all are very powerful, in order for you to master how much raw power and energy you have to literally teach yourself patience, and you have to teach yourself like discernment, and teach yourself like, you know what, you have to really, for Scorpios, the line to pick your battle got to be real thick. You know what I'm saying? It got to be like more than a hop, skip, and a jump. You know what I'm saying? In order for y'all to be like, okay, this requires my baneful energy because y'all really get to it. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to put myself into timeout when somebody started to make me mad. That's real. And there might be something that I'm seeing a jar. Okay. I'm seeing a jar for you, my love. Okay. About like, it's got to do with sweetness. This could have to do with like balancing toxic emotions. Ask for an emotional balance. Okay. Look into spells for emotional balance. Okay. Or if that's something that you're interested in me casting for you, of course, let me know. Or if you need help with something like that, let me know. But there's something about emotional balance, okay, and emotional healing, emotional regulation, something in that realm with water, okay, and fire could be very, very significant, okay. Love is in the air, and you're letting someone special ride on the back of your bike yourself. Every last one of these cards is telling you to focus on you. This full moon in Leo is about you focusing on you. Okay, I just saw a video on sugar jars. Yeah, this is about you sweetening yourself. You know what I'm saying? And also 5:55 on the clock. Your sweetening jar is going to very much so help you. Okay, and sweetening how you talk to you, and also sweetening how you communicate and talk with others. Okay, so the upside down 2 of Cups encourages you to adore who you are just as you are. No one is perfect, but everyone deserves a perfect love. And right now you're being called to appreciate, protect, and cherish yourself. So if I was you, I would continue with regular protection, or like still strong protection, but just not with the, you know, fuck them hoes. Their eyebrows gonna fall off if they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be that right now. Okay, yeah, because I was getting really upset about the constant profiles adding me every day. Yes, and Spirit will do that shit just to get on your nerves. Okay, with that King of Cups, this is about you being your divine masculine, okay? As a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they're telling you to have a divine masculine control over your emotions before a tower moment happens. Okay, yeah, because I was getting really upset. It says, then the men added me too. Yes, this is all a test. Spirit is definitely watching over this entirety for you. Okay, they're definitely watching over everything in its entirety for you. Your advice about all this and in regards to the ops, my love, Will Byers is a dreamy, sensitive, artistic king who expresses love without judgment, okay? He knows that his compassion makes him stronger, and even though some of his peers tease him, it doesn't dissuade him from being himself, okay? So I think that the underlying roots of this is that people getting to you, people saying what they say, or people doing what they do starts to literally like bother you. And this whole thing is about you not being bothered by people who really don't have no like background like that. You know what I'm saying? When he rolls into your reading, he urges you to act with kindness, offer forgiveness, or speak up against injustice. But every last one of these cards has been about kindness and being nice, playing nice, Miss Girl. Okay, play nice. Okay. So lastly, any other message of advice about the ops? Messages about the ops. Okay, like I feel like they're not necessarily ops in that way. Okay. Not necessarily. Yeah, you don't have to be forgiveness. That's why I didn't say that one. Okay. It's not forgiveness as much as it is kindness. Okay. And compassion, and also keeping things, you know what I'm saying? You know, I could be nice temporarily. That's real. They're telling you to be kind rather than nice. You know what I'm saying? Or to just be to yourself and worried about you. Don't let nothing nobody's saying or doing really get you up out of there. Unless something really starts to pierce through your armor. Okay. Unless something really starts to like cross over that line to where something is really a problem, leave it be. And focus on increasing your own personal protection without the focus of that protection being on the effects of someone else. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the focus of your protection be how it's going to affect somebody else. And let the focus of your protection be how it's going to affect you. The cartographer in reverse. Okay, a crossroads and exploration. Right now, it may not be time for you to like explore nothing new as you like, you know, healing from what you got going on right now. Okay. Yeah. So my final message of advice for you, honey bun, is rather than a traditional 4-way crossroad, you've been living your life at a crossroad of 10, 20, 100 different roads. Okay. You pick up and discard new avenues too quickly for any of them to stick, leaving you full of great ideas, but with nothing to show for it. It's time to settle down and focus on just one road, or you'll be constantly directionless. This also gives like multiple people pulling on your attention. Okay. So instead of just like regular life, you know what I'm saying, having to make your choices as you do, like you've been living your life with this energy of like so many people bothering you, you know what I'm saying? Like getting into that space with you or getting you there. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody take you there. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes a lot of people might take you there, and then, okay, if Spirit give you the okay about taking that shit to hell, then okay, cool. But that's not the situations for the most part. That's not what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm experiencing here is that like you get so mad so quickly you pick up and discard new avenues, okay, or like new, like, you know, like it's not sticking, okay. So all in all, you're going to be completely fine, Jay. The odds are actually a non-factor for you right now. They just want you to protect yourself, okay? Not the ops, but, you know, spirit. They just want you to protect yourself, okay? Don't even trip too much. Perfectionism and burnout, okay? You're going to burn yourself out focusing on how you can get each of your ops back, okay? That Aquarius eclipse and that Virgo eclipse are going to change things for you. Now, my advice to you is protection, self-love, okay? And magic to... protection, self-love, and magic to balance out your emotions. I do order protection necklaces, and I did order protection necklaces in bluing, period. So wearing your protection and wearing, that's going to be very helpful. Moss agate. If you have any moss agate that you can wear on you, try that, okay? But that's what I have for you, honey. Also, the Parkers could be significant. Something about the Parkers, the TV show, could be significant for you as well. Okay, and group 1 was really for you, girl. When I upload this, I'm gonna resend this to you, this whole reading, okay, and really watch group 1 again if you weren't already, you know what I'm saying, because that stood out. Okay, I serve a connection between mine and Jay's, guys. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Santa Muerte. You're welcome, honey. I'm going to pull one last message for the collective before I get up off of here. If there's anyone who's interested in getting on the list for personals, readings are $20. My list is open, okay? I'm going to pull one last message, okay? Now, I got to keep reminding myself, it's not, let's not crash the fuck out. That's real, okay? Moss agate could definitely help you balance some of those emotions, okay? Yeah, and keep you like grounded and warm, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and see. Okay, some of y'all are thinking about like testing your luck, okay, or trying something new. Okay, that could be significant. Some of y'all are thinking about taking a risk or taking some sort of a gamble. Okay, that could be significant for somebody. Okay, lottery tickets, scratch offs could be significant. Okay, bingo could be significant. Okay, some of y'all is sports betting. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But what advice do you have for them about testing their luck? Okay, what advice do you have for this collective about testing their luck? Should they test their luck? Death in reverse. And a 5 of swords. No. Something is going to happen. You're trying to, I feel like something's already going to happen. Okay. Something's going to happen regardless. Okay. Something was going to happen regardless. Excuse me. So with that death card in reverse, Scorpio energy, take this extra, and Gemini energy, take this extra, because I see that, was that the Lovers in reverse? Yeah. So there's some about that. It says, when death is upside down, it suggests that you are on the precipice of a significant life change, but you refuse to accept it. Like, you're only taking that risk because you don't believe that, like, that what spirit told you is real, that what you've been promised is actually coming. Okay. You going to take that risk kind of just like shows that you don't have faith in something. Okay. You're on the precipice of a significant life change, but you refuse to accept it. Okay, there might be something that needs to end. While it can be difficult to say goodbye, the risk of not doing so is stagnation, resentment, and anger. Set your sights on the future and trust that wonderful things are in store for you, okay, rather than you having to do something. Like, you don't, like, everyone's gonna die, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do anything to die, you know what I'm saying, per se. Like, regardless, you can sit in the same space and one day you just are gonna die, you know what I'm saying? So this is that aspect of, like, you don't have to do anything extra in order for you to get where you're going to get to. You know what I'm saying? That's just like using your energy or resources, you know what I'm saying, quicker than you have to. Okay. And we don't want to do that. Okay. And lastly, that 5 of swords, before I hop off here. Also, if anyone's interested in getting on that root chakra candle, okay, root chakra stabilizing and balancing candle, okay, please let me know. That is indeed completely donation based. So whatever you send will get you placed on that candle. Thus far, I have like 3 people on the list, and also I will be messaging y'all individually because I have your numbers. But if I get another person on here who has a number I do not have, I will come on here and do that magic. Okay. Otherwise, I would definitely be messaging y'all individually when it's lit. Okay. So yes, y'all. When it comes down to the 5 of swords, okay, it says, sure, it may feel awesome to bump someone else's name off the leaderboard. Okay, like I literally says, have you like gambling or whatever. But are you going to feel good about yourself afterwards? Sometimes a show of skill is necessary. Okay, but this card cautions you to think through your actions. Okay. Thank you. This card cautions you to think through your actions. Is gloating worth the risk, or will it leave you looking petty and bitter? Ask yourself why you're doing something. Okay. Ask yourself why you're doing something. All right. So you've been thinking about taking a risk or like going to gamble, playing a lottery ticket, scratch off situation, and some sort of abundance is already coming to you. Okay. Some sort of abundance is already coming to you, collective. Do not worry. It says never trust at the top. Okay. So it's like y'all are super like worried about how something is going to go. Okay. You have trust issues and problems in that way. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry too much about it. The name Sarah is significant. The name James is significant. Okay. The name Momo is significant. Okay. Someone's grandmother could be significant. Okay. Someone's mama could be significant. Okay. Yeah. But with that being said, y'all, I fucked with y'all the long way, and I'm finna hop up off of here. Y'all go ahead and check me out on YouTube. This video will be up soon. I posted a video today. I post a video every day. And if anyone's if anyone's interested in partaking in the root chakra candle, that is completely donation based. So I will be getting on here later to light that up. Okay. Or I will end up quite literally just messaging the 3 people on here who I have their phone numbers. So yes, with that being said, I fucked with y'all a long way, and I will talk with y'all later. Bye.